get started with my video for the day, here's what I want to share with you real quick. Watch this.
Yeah. Are you aware that your lawyers are citing Wikipedia to defend their defamations of us? Your lawyers citing Wikipedia. Yes. I think it's funny too. High school, if I cited Wikipedia, we'd get a failing grade. What's the standard for the New York Times now? You gotta make stuff up. You gotta get up and stuff up. Your writers made up the fact. You guys do Now, if you actually go to Wikipedia, it actually says the following, quote, Wikipedia is not a reliable source. You can't make this stuff up. The New York Times is saying that our reputation is given to us by our Wikipedia page, and Wikipedia is saying they're not a reliable source. Wikipedia, your lawyer citing Wikipedia. Yes. I think it's funny too. See, you're laughing at your lawyer. Your lawyers are citing Wikipedia. Is that is Wiki citing Wikipedia the standards of the newspaper of record?
That's right. Project Veritas got YouTube. I think they're awesome. They're an awesome news site. They're on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Or ProjectVeritas.com. Check them out. They're very awesome. Okay? Now, but main thing I want to talk about is this new ridiculous gun control bill that Congresswoman from Texas want to introduce. It's called HR-127. I'm sorry. Repeat again. HR-127. Nothing good. I'm going to read some of this to you real quick, so please bear with me, like this right here. Put my glasses on. Okay, a few weeks ago now, several new gun control bills were added to the max. You can find them, articles here, especially blah, blah, blah. Okay. Before we do, let me just say, okay, before we do, let me just say that I'm not trying to scare you. It's infancy stage right now. The bill states, okay, this is a new gun control bill 127, HR 127. The bill states that the AAG, the Attorney General, by way of the ATF, alcohol, tobacco, firearms, will make a system for licenses the possession of guns and ammunition, so that we can register each gun with the ATF. That means every firearm we own, we have to register to the ATF. But they pretty much already do it any fucking way. Every time you go buy a firearm, no matter what state you're in, there is some kind of background check. Here in Indiana, there is a background check, and it goes through the ATF. So the ATF knows what you have. All right? But here's some more interesting parts about this damn bill. They want each gun owner to give the ATF the following information: make, model, serial number, owner's identity, date acquired, where is it stored, identity of anyone who is loaned to. So basically, when I understand this, if you loan your firearm to your brother or distant relative, you have to pretty much, I guess, ask them or tell somebody you loaned that firearm to them. No big brother, 1984. But here we go. They want this info 3 months after the effective date of the bill if you own the gun. Before the bill went into effect, each gun you buy after the bill goes into effect. The info will be needed to be day of purchase. Database, okay? The database. All right, here we go. What good is a firearm registration without database? Which is also in the bill. The AG will establish and maintain database of all registered firearms. The database will be made accessible to all members of the public, all federal, state, and local law enforcement, all branches of the military, and all state and local governments. So basically, if you own a firearm, everybody in the fucking world is going to fucking know it. No right to privacy here, Very. I believe this right here alone is unconstitutional because it violates your right to privacy. But I shall go on. Gun license. The AG will issue a gun owner license to possess a gun and ammo. The licensee will be at least 21 years of age and complete the following criminal background check, which we already have that. Physical eval, it makes no fucking sense. Complete a training course that is at least 24 hours long. That should be up to the states to decide if you need a training course or not. Be issued. Your license will be denied or revoked if you're found to be physiologically unfit to any number of reasons. Now, I would say this right here, okay? Most of the people in America are saying that. There's a lot of good people and everything else, okay? And usually, I have not seen any crazy person, and to my knowledge, ever own a firearm. And trust me, if you go to like here, you go to a gun store, you start acting crazy and stupid, they will not sell you a gun. I know that for first hand. But let's go on. License suspension, okay? Also granted, your gun license may be suspended if you don't follow the rules. If you don't have the firearms insured, the AG has the right to suspend your gun license, and if your license is suspended, you have to return it and surrender all guns and ammos. So basically, the state attorney general, or even the federal attorney general, I'll say that, any law enforcement agency has the right to come and suspend your licenses any damn time they want to and take your guns anytime you want to. So unconstitutional. Firearms insurance. Is already in effect. You can have firearms insurance, but let's read this right here. This part doesn't make a lot of sense to me. It don't, and that I'm not sure who is giving the insurance out, but it seems like the Attorney General who I wasn't aware of issues insurance policies. I could be wrong on this, yeah. The Attorney General issues insurance policies. Give me a break. Also interesting. Oh yeah, insurance costs $800. I'm aware if it's per gun or total, who knows. And to be honest, I wouldn't put anything past these idiots. Oh yeah, at this point, yeah, Democrat Party is just nothing but fucking idiots. Yeah, it costs $800. So if you gotta pay $800 a year, I'm gonna say $800 a year. I'm not really sure for gun insurance. I don't know if it's for each gun you own or if you own multiple guns. And $800, adds up. So if you own 2 guns, you have to pay $1,600 a year, roughly. If you own 3, you have to pay, say, $2,400. It goes on and on and on. Or maybe $800 flat. I don't know. But it makes no fucking sense. But, I shall go on. I won't go into details here. Jail time. Okay, this is the total BS on jail time. If you violate certain items of this BS, which is true, they're going to give forth, you can serve between 1 and 40 years in prisons, as well as only as much as $150,000 depending on what you violated. So basically, violate any of these new gun laws, you will be fined up to $150,000. Okay, and you can spend as much as 40 years in jail. I'm not saying that's the case on every issue, but this is the max they can give you. Well, here, that's what I'm reading right here. Other prohibitions. Okay, other ammo can be prohibited in this new gun control bill. Certain types of ammunition, like those of the 50 caliber or bigger, that the large capacity magazines will make you a bad person if this garbage passes. Yes, they want to ban 50 calibers or bigger and high capacity magazines. You see, I got a 20 round, about 30 or 40 round magazine. Yeah, about 30 round magazine right here. 30 rounds right here. Okay. So that's a high capacity magazines. High capacity magazines. There's no such thing as high capacity magazine. A magazine either hold 30 rounds, 10 rounds, 40 rounds, 50 rounds. There's some magazines that hold 100 rounds. Okay. Doesn't make it high capacity. But I shall move forward. Okay. Basically, this new gun control bill, that Congresswoman in Texas, I think her name is Sheila Jackson, I'm not really sure, but they're trying so desperately that to violate our Second Amendment. Okay, they're going to try to pass laws that only violates our Second Amendment, but our First Amendment, our right to privacy. This bill violates pretty much everything. Our right to free speech, believe it or not, if you speak out of turn, they can revoke your damn gun license. If you do anything they don't like, they can revoke your gun license. They can come take it, and all that money you spent on it just went out the window, basically. This is Orson Welles' 1984 right here. This is 1984 society they're pushing on us, right? The Democrat Party, right here. Okay. I mean, I'm not trying to scare you or nothing. I'm trying to make you aware, and we can try. We need to do everything we can to keep this bill from being passed. It might pass Congress. That's the scary thing, but I do believe they're going to stop it in the damn Senate. And as far as Joe Biden, he is a very gun control guy, and he'll sign anything they'll fucking tell him to. Okay, he'll sign anything, I mean, if they want to pass a law, say it's against law, shit your damn pants, they'll pass that damn law. But gun control laws, Democrats go to extreme, especially in these radical days. They want to pass all these radical gun laws, free speech laws and everything else, okay? This is all in public safety. No bullshit. This will make the public more unsafe. For us, public safety, just look at cities like New York, Los Angeles, okay, San Francisco, shit like that. And most of the Democrat-run cities are crime-ridden cities, like our city here in Indianapolis, ran by a Democrat mayor, okay, who failed Indianapolis. Since Democrats took over Indianapolis, it became nothing more than a crime-ridden shithole city. And that's what most Democrat cities are, crime-ridden and shithole cities. We cannot and should not let them get away with this, okay? And Benjamin Franklin said it best, those who's willing to sacrifice liberties for security deserves neither, okay, rephrase that one more time. I'm stepping on myself, I apologize. But Benjamin Franklin says, those who's willing to sacrifice their liberties for security deserves neither liberty or security, which is true. We should never sacrifice our liberties, our freedoms, or anything else, just that false illusion of safety. Okay, we shouldn't do that, and we shouldn't let them get away with this. We need to speak loud and hard against this unconstitutional bill. And I'm going to leave you on this note right here, and I shall end this. Check this out. The bill needs to be retracted. Alright there, YouTube. I thank you for watching. God bless. Have a good day. Bye-bye.